Hey BMTM, I'm host Juan Gomes and this is BMTM Daily. Today we have Miss Hickey talking about exams and student registrations. So welcome to the show, Miss Hickey.
Thanks for having me on your show today.
So first question, when do exams for BMTM start and what exactly is their schedule?
Okay. Well, exams are going to be starting on Monday, January 25th. And we are going to start with the Period A exam. So that will be Monday, January 25th, Period A. Period B will then follow Tuesday, January 26th. Period C will be Wednesday, January 27th. And Period D is Thursday, January 28th. The Friday, January 29th, is actually, we call it the conflict day. So if we have any issues that we need to take care of, if someone needs to do the exam, that will be the day that happens. If you're finished your exams, students, you do not have to come to school that day. You can get ready for semester 2. And semester 2 starts on Monday, February 1st.
So where will the students write the exam and at what time will the exams begin?
Well, the exams will be written in their classrooms where they have the class, unless otherwise specified by the teacher. The teacher will let you know if there is a change in your exam location. Otherwise, just go to your class. And all our exams are starting at 9 a.m., which is great because that means that you'll be done by 11:30. You can go home, have a nice lunch, and start studying for your next exam.
Why is it so important to be on time for these exams?
Well, that's a great question. Why is it important to be on time for exams? In every class, the exams are set to be a certain amount of time. So in grade 10, grade 9 and 10, they're generally about an hour and a half. So from 9 till about 10:30. And the senior exams are generally 2.5 hours. They'll be done around 11 or 11:30. The teachers are under absolutely no obligation to give you extra time. The exam is set for a certain period. It will take you an hour and a half or 2 hours to write. So if you don't show up till 10 o'clock and your exam only goes till 11 and you've got all these things to do, chances are you're not going to do very well on your exam, are you? It is really, really important to be on time. And actually, what time do you think you should get here for the exams, Stefan? If the exams start at 9 o'clock, what would be a good arrival time?
8:30. 8:30 would be good.
Definitely. 8:30, 8:45. You do not want to be running in late to an exam. You don't want to feel stressed. You want to feel relaxed. You've had time to go to your locker, maybe go to the washroom, have a drink of water. You don't want to be running in last minute. So it's really important not just to be on time, but to be early so that you feel relaxed and you can do your best work on the exam.
So what should students wear and what should they bring for this exam?
A great question. You know what? Students are expected to be in full uniform for their exams. So please have your BMTM shirt, your pants, and of course your black shoes, okay? Full uniform for the exam. And in terms of materials, it really depends on your class. Obviously, if it's a math exam, you might need your geometry set or your calculator. Make sure you find out from your teacher ahead of time. It's also a really good idea to have some extra pens, pencils, erasers, just so that you feel you have everything you need. You don't have to worry about any of that. You can go into your exam and just concentrate on doing really well.
So what happens if you're absent for the exam?
The only way we will be letting students make up their exams is with a doctor's note, okay? So you must have a doctor's note. You are really not to miss exams. This is a very formal process. We take it very seriously. You need to be here. You know, you wake up in the morning, maybe your stomach hurts a little bit, you don't feel so good. We have an expression, you have to play hurt, okay? You have to come, all right? Guaranteed, you're going to feel so much better when that exam is over. It's behind you, it's done. You can think about your next exam and start looking forward to the next semester. You'll be so glad to have it over with. So the only way you can make up an exam is with a doctor's note. And I'm really hoping that most students will just kind of be here and get it out of the way.
What happens if it storms?
Oh, well, that's a great question because, you know, this is Canada and it is January, right? It is a possibility. I do want to say that in the entire time I've been teaching, schools have been closed exactly twice, okay? 2 days, all right? So here's the thing. If you hear on the radio when you get up in the morning, all schools, Toronto Catholic District School Board, are closed. Schools are closed. You do not come. The next day you come to school prepared to write the exam on that day. So let's say it storms on Tuesday, okay, the Period B exam day. Come to school Wednesday when schools reopen, prepared to write your Period C exam, okay? If it storms, we will reschedule the exam for that day, okay? However, if you get up and it seems kind of nasty, but they're saying that all TCDSB schools are open, you have to come. The exam is still on. We will not be giving another day for the exam. You have to come, all right? If you are a little late because of the weather, we will adjust the times, okay? We will give students the full time they deserve. But if the schools are open, we are all here and open for business, and everyone has to come. Think that's clear?
Yep.
Excellent.
So any tips for students on this important day?
Absolutely. You know, as I said, the big thing is to come a little bit early so that you're not rushed and you're not stressed going into the exam, okay? We're about a week and a half away from exams right now. Your teachers are probably doing lots of review in class. Take time to ask the questions that you need to find out, you know, what exactly you're going to be doing with this exam, and to organize your notes and make sure that you have everything you need to really study and cover everything properly. And then the morning of the exam, you know, make sure that you get a good night's sleep the night before, okay? No screen time, you know, don't be lying in bed with your computer or your phone. Make sure you get a really good restful sleep. Have a bit of breakfast in the morning so that you feel energized. And as I said, get here on time so you feel relaxed and ready to roll. We really want you to do your best work, and those are some of the things we find help students.
Okay, good. Start from some registration questions. When can the student register?
Well, students will be registering the week of their exams. We're going to hold registration Tuesday, January 26th, Wednesday, January 27th, and Thursday, January 28th. And you can register in the gymnasium after your exam. We're going to try to do it so that Tuesday is grade 11s, Wednesday is grade 10, and Thursday is grade 9. However, if you show up on the day that works for you, you know, whenever you have an exam, we will take your money at any time, okay? So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the gym.
So what do they need to register?
Well, you'll be getting registration packages through your homeroom class. It's a series of things that you need to fill out. All kinds of different things, from your personal information to, you know, the media release forms, the consent forms, all of those things. So you will bring that in, as well as $100. Now, I have some very exciting news, Stefan. This year, we have added a debit machine to our registration process. So in the past, where we just took money, this year you'll be able to pay by debit. Isn't that great?
That's easier payment.
It is. It's great. So everybody will be able to just swipe their card and pay that way, or you can still bring the $100 cash. And this way, we're hoping to get everybody registered as quickly as possible. It will be a nice, clean process.
Why is it important for students to register next year?
Oh, well, that is such a great question. You know what? Registration is very important because here at Bishop Morocco Thomas Merton, we are always trying to prepare for next year. We are trying to offer the best programs we can for our students. And we can do that when we know how many students are going to be in our school. It's very important from a numbers sense so that we know how many kids are going to be in grade 12, how many in grade 11, what kind of courses we're going to offer, all of those things. So the sooner we know what you're doing, and we know that through registration, the more we can offer you. It's an important process.
So what do the activity fees cover?
The activity fee is solely for student-led purposes. So for instance, it covers the yearbook. It also goes towards subsidizing some of the trips and activities we do with the students, some after-school clubs, you know, sometimes buses, trips. I want to point out that everything is student-driven, okay? It's not like, you know, Mr. Chen and Mr. Bellissimo and I are, you know, going to dinner and ordering expensive food with the money that we get from the activity fee. It is all for students, and it goes back to the student body. So it's very important that you contribute to the activity fee.
So where can we direct questions or concerns about registration?
If you have any questions at all, you can come see any of us here in the main office, Misty Faria, the head secretary, myself, Mr. Chen, Mr. Bellissimo, the guidance people. Anybody can answer your questions, or if you have any concerns about how it's going to come together. So it's going to be, just to recap, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll start about 10 o'clock. You can finish your exam, then come to the gym, do your registration, and then go home and kind of enjoy the rest of your day and continue studying for your exams.
So thank you for being on the show and giving us this information.
Well, thank you very much for having me, and I want to say good luck to all students with their exams.
That's all for today, and we'll see you guys all next time.